Michael Klein, pitcher and DH.
Mark Reardon, head coach.
Dom Thompson-Williams, center fielder.
So what's your opening thoughts on the game?
It's I don't know if it's a battle of wills, but it's grinding. You're disappointed yesterday. We're really not disappointed that we lost. We were just disappointed how we played. And I mean, kudos to our kids. Didn't care about scoreboard. We care about within our family, and we were really disappointed with that. But we knew if we played a little bit better, definitely timely hitting. I don't know if anybody heard it. You guys know what an Earl Weaver is? It's a 3-run home run. So we got one of those today. Remember that, Elder? 3-run home runs, Earl Weavers. He used his old manager for the Orioles many years ago would sit around and just wait for the 3-run home run, not a lot of managing. So we got one of those today, and that's like the double play. It's pretty devastating. And 3 runs here, it was good. And then, of course, timely hitting and pitching. And Michael Klein did what he's been doing all year. He's come out of the pen all year. And if you're going to win 54 games and at one point win 36 in a row, you got to have those guys that come out of the pen and solidify it for the betterment of the team. And Michael's been one of those guys.
Questions?
Mark, you went a game and a half without a run, basically. How unusual is that for you guys?
I saw a tweet where I don't know if you guys saw it. 280-some games. It was back in 2011, last time we got shut out. So it's been a while.
So it had to be pretty refreshing when Dom finally got a hold of that one.
Well, let me tell you this story real quick. He's on deck, and they get 2-0 behind Scudder, and base is open, and so they throw another fastball outside. And I looked at Dom on deck, and I said, they're pitching around him to get to you. And knowing him for 2.5 years now and knowing how to push buttons, he gets competitive and gets locked in. And I'm not saying kudos to me for a 3-run home run. I'm just saying I knew he would compete. And he took it into his next AB, too, with the double in left center.
Dom, how did you feel about that?
All week and weekend, coming in the tournament, I knew I should be hitting the ball because the past couple of games I've been starting to get back on it. But kind of a slow start, but I'll take it. I'll take it any day for it to happen today. So,
What was that you hit out?
to be honest with you, I didn't even know what I hit out until I got in the dugout and they said that was a curve, so it was a curve.
It's called C-ball, hit ball. That's what it's called.
We're used to scoring a lot of runs, and then, I mean, we're getting good pieces on balls, and they're just being caught as baseball, and we finally snapped that with his bomb, so that was good.
Mark, you pulled your starting pitcher, Texton Pugh,
Mhm.
2 batters into the 4th, the double and the walk.
Yep.
And I was looking at his stats, and I think, in like 40-some innings or something like that, he'd only had 7 walks.
Yeah.
3 advancements.
Yep.
Was
No,
he
he'll
struggling
compete.
with his control? What was
I think it's struggling, and I've got to be just as much as I teach these kids to be in the middle of each moment that they're in. I got to be in it as well, and just with the leadoff double, and it's just about momentum. I mean, again, the scoreboard doesn't really matter till the end, and you're trying to control momentum. Once he walked that guy, I also knew that there's a good chance there's a sack bunt coming, and Michael also is a two-way player for us who plays corner outfield and corner infield. So to have him on the mound actually helps as well. So, it ended up working out.
With Michael, I think it's 11 appearances before today and about 19 2/3 innings, if I read that right. For him to finish out going 6 innings, just
Huge. Yeah. Again, he, with the wins we've got, there's a few guys that with how many wins we have and then the streak at the time stuff, you got to have guys that come out of the pen. And no different than, you get ready for Major League Baseball in the postseason, and the first thing they start talking about is bullpens. Well, who's got a chance to win? Well, this team, they got a really good bull. You start backwards. And that's really what we've done, and I've really done it for years. So Michael, to give credit to his character and personality, has never once looked at me oddly or questioned that I'm not starting. No, you're not starting, but you get every inning is an important inning. So, yeah, it's 19 innings going into today, but they were very important innings.
A real model of efficiency too. I think he came in, inherited the 2 runners, and got you out of there in 5 pitches.
Yep.
The next inning he throws 6 pitches. Then I think it was 9 pitches, and then it went up a little.
Sure.
There. But is that just the way he approaches the game? Just
You can answer it. You're a big boy.
Yeah, and then going off of what your last question, I've been a starter my whole life, and then we got so much talent on this team. Being out of the pen, it's humbling. I get what I've been taking, and then I do the best I can. And then I like to get ahead of pitchers. Curveball or slider was working today, and then that just helps out. And then you got great defense to back me up, infield, outfield. And then our bats come around, so it's a good team to pitch for.
Dom, last year you were playing here and had a great tournament. First couple games, hitting right. I think I saw a second bat hitting around 200, and just you knew it was there, but to finally get that swing of the bat, how good did that feel?
It felt really good. When you hit the barrel, it feels a lot better than grounding out or striking out. And I did strike out, which I own up to. But it's definitely a positive to come back around and barrel some balls up at the end of the game.
Other questions? Yes.
Coach, when you guys got the 4 runs on the board, did the dugout kind of get more relaxed? Thinking that, hey, we got this now?
Oh, I would not say we got this, but that doesn't happen on my watch. But definitely, again, it's momentum. It wasn't a run. It was 3 runs, and then it was the home run after that. The biggest thing I said about when they hit the home run was it's a solo. It's 1 run. Now if there's an error before that, and then it's a 2-run. Or a walk, and then an error, and then it's a 3-run tie. Those are the things that that get you in trouble and can send you home. And so theirs was a solo, and Michael said he got behind and left it in. And I tell you what, with Yavapai, unbelievable talent, and Michael did such a great job of controlling that offense because they're definitely a dangerous offense.